Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. If it feels like I'm skipping around, that's because you're not watching my videos in stream order. 1 Corinthians 2. And so it was with me, brothers and sisters. When I came to you, I did not come with eloquence or human wisdom as I proclaimed to you the testimony about God. For I resolved to know nothing while I was with you except Jesus Christ and Him crucified. I came to you in weakness with great fear and trembling. My message and my preaching were not with wise and persuasive words, but with a demonstration of the Spirit's power, so that your faith might not rest on human wisdom, but on God's power. We do, however, speak a message of wisdom among the mature, but not the wisdom of this age, or of the rulers of this age, who are coming to nothing. No, we declare God's wisdom, a mystery that has been hidden, and that God destined for our glory before time began. None of the rulers of this age understood it, for if they had, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. However, as it is written, what no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, and what no human mind has conceived, these things God has prepared for those who love Him. These are the things God has revealed to us by His Spirit. The Spirit searches all things, even the deep things of God. For who knows a person's thoughts except their own spirit within them? In the same way, no one knows the thoughts of God except the Spirit of God. What we have received is not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit who is from God, so that we may understand what God has freely given us. This is what we speak, not in words taught us by human wisdom, but in words taught by the Spirit, explaining the spiritual realities with Spirit-taught words. The person without the Spirit does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God, but it considers them foolishness, and cannot understand them because they are discerned only through the Spirit. The person with the Spirit makes judgments about all things, but such a person is not subject to merely human judgments, for who has known the mind of the Lord so as to instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. May God bless the reading of His Word. Alright, before I'm getting into this today, I wanted to show off something that I received. I purchased it. That I received over the last couple of weeks. Basically, there's a thing called a Stream Deck that Razer sells, and it's really expensive. It's a couple $100. But a lot of people like them. And I know why. It's a programmable keyboard, but it looks really nice. This looks a little less nice, but it's still nice. It's called a DuckyPad. I'm going to see if I can get this to where you can actually see the text. Couldn't get it to do that earlier. Here we go. Yeah, so you can see I've programmed in a bunch of things. There are 30 profiles. I've programmed 5. But the 3 at the bottom, intro, DS3, and unknown, I know what they do. I'm gonna show you DS3. Unknown just rickrolls you. That's what it does. I'm gonna show you DS3 because I thought it looked really neat, and it would show off some of the neat stuff that you can do with this, which I'm going to be using. But I thought this was a neat thing, so I wanted to show it off. So this was $100 versus I think a Stream Deck is $250 or so. So if you hit DS3, it opens up Notepad, and then it types this out. Then it prints to the OLED screen. Alright, it's really bright. Yeah, here, hello world, press a key. I press key 9. I press key 6. I press key 11. I press key 16. You press plus, and it goes. You can use it to make submenus. Example submenu, actions 1 through 5. Can I get it to focus again? Okay. I selected option 3. Then it says bonus light show, any key to exit. And it goes back to my profile. So yeah, I thought this was neat. So, now I can make custom macros to do things, including stuff for shoutouts, and the most critical thing for me right now is I have a numpad now. But yeah, that was a neat thing. I wanted to show it off. Anyway, let's go to the game itself. I haven't played this in 2 weeks. Let's see how well I do. It's been 2 weeks since I've streamed it. It's also been 2 weeks since I played it. I don't play stream games offline. Well, unless I'm trying to do a speedrun of it or something. I mainly do that with RPGs, though. Okay. So we have a house now. Woo! Oh, yes, that's fine. Go over to... Over here? No. What happens if I take damage? Soldier 3 Reaper? Sure. Ow! I didn't see that coming. I didn't expect him to just low toss that at me. There, that should do better. Next guts. Turbine power. Ah. Ah, that's why. It's not centered. There we go. I saw no reason to bother trying to reposition it when I can just rewind. Not getting up there that way. Oh, I get it. There we go. There we go. Just gotta time it right. Mighty Zonite Shield. I'll replace the used one. Do I have a picture of that? Oh. Get one. Oh, my stuff's full. Just how long are they going to stay there? And this weather would make a pretty good cover for them to attack, too. Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I've been preoccupied with the monsters that have settled on North Akkala Beach below the cliff. Thinking about what would happen if they came up to the stable has me worried. I can't even focus on my work. I've been trying to find someone to go drive them off, but everyone I've asked has refused to help. It seems that kind of skill and confidence is in short supply. Anyway, do you see the big tree over there? If you look down over the cliff from there, you can probably see the monsters. It's an intimidating sight, to be sure. Everyone keeps saying not to worry, that they won't come all the way to the stable, but I'm not so sure. I don't think I'll really be able to relax until those monsters are gone for good. Okay. Thanks for coming in such bad weather. Welcome to East Akkala Stable. Thank you for supporting the Stable Association. Since this is your first time here, we'll add 1 point to your pony points. Now then, once again, welcome, Link. Do you want to register a horse, or take one out for a ride? How can I help? Goodbye. Oh, that's right. Did you meet Melania at Bloodleaf Lake to the north? I hear that if he takes a liking to you, he can boost your horse's abilities, or even bring your equine friend back to life. It sounds far-fetched, but it'd be fantastic if it's true. How lucky would our stable be if a horse god like that decided to reside here? I can only imagine. Alright, we got another dog to feed. There we go. Ah, back here. There we go. Royal Shield! A shield issued to the Hylian royal family's immediate guard detail. It boasts a high defense, but these days it's more a collector's item due to its ornamentation. Yeah, we'll drop our soldier shield for that. That's an unusual weapon you have there. Where did you get it? I made it. No kidding, I make weapons too. I've been using all sorts of materials trying to make the strongest weapon in the world. Tell me something, you ever hear of the monster they call it Lionel? It's a huge beast with a body like a horse. You wouldn't believe how many times I've seen someone try to ride on a Lionel's back only to go flying. I actually spotted one of their kind northwest of here, near the entrance to Tempest Gulch. But I wasn't about to pick a fight with a monster like that. Strong, agile, and did I mention they can shoot fireballs? Yeah, I couldn't do it before, but I think I could do it now. The best I could do was turn tail before it caught sight of me. Only I could get a hold of that Lionel's horn. I'm sure I could make the strongest weapon in the world. But I'm no fool. I know I haven't got the skill to take down a Lionel. Huh. I just wish someone else would make the weapon of my dreams and show it to me. I'd give them a nice reward. Alright, I'll have to do that at some point. You need to reach your friend, do you? Heya! Welcome to East Akkala Stables, stomping ground of the horse god. It started to rain. You got some kind of problem with your horse? You'd be better off talking to Melania, the god of horses, about it. Not me. Take that road behind the stable to reach him without getting lost. That's all for me. I've got buns to sell. Later, pal. Welcome, good sir. Care to try one of our famous Melania buns? It's a very popular new pastry that our stable's offering to celebrate the great god of horses. It's crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and might even give you a little luck. Best of all, can be yours for just 10 rupees. What do you say? I'll take one. Excellent choice, sir. So, we want our customers to enjoy Melania buns at their freshest, which means you have to eat it here. Is that okay? Sure, that's fine. Alright, that'll be 10 rupees, please. It has a chance of giving you a full extra circle of stamina. There's a procedure you have to follow when you eat this, so listen closely. First, close your eyes, imagine the god of horses standing in front of you, then open wide and stuff it in. With the bun in your mouth, turn toward the god of horses. Facing him, ponder his awesome power. And chew like you've never chewed before. Keep that mouth closed. And swallow before it dissolves. So, what do you think? Tasty, right? Not just that, but you feel changed somehow, huh? I can tell you look a little different now. I've got plenty more Melania buns, so if you want another, just ask. It only has a chance of giving you that extra stamina, and it cannot stack, so... yeah, that'll be all. For now. You don't have anything for me? You do not. Okay. We've got a recipe up here, but I think I could figure that one out myself. I'm not gonna take a picture. We've got a broom, or a mop. Do I have a picture of a mop? I do. Alright, next up... I don't need arrows, do I? No, I have plenty of arrows. I'm not gonna bother. He has other things. Wow! Ah, what a treat to see you here! Well then, can I tempt you to buy, or are you selling today? What have you got? We got lots of good stuff. Take your time. I don't need arrows from you. Bright plume seeds? No. Sticky frogs? Sure. Those are actually hard to get a hold of. Wow! Swift Garret? No. Smotherwing butterfly? Sure. Wow! This rare butterfly lives in volcanic regions. Its body contains a heat-resistant liquid, which can be turned into a tropical elixir that offers resistance to flames. The Smotherwing butterfly catch your eye? Ah, good old Papilio volcensis. You've never heard of Papilio volcensis? It's what you call Smotherwing when you're doing science with it. But Smotherwing butterfly is a lot easier to say. Thanks again for your business. As a thank you for your business, I've got some words of wisdom for you. No extra charge. Did you know some folks think bugs are scary? That's natural! They might not know about bugs, and the unknown is scary, but if you pay attention and get to know them, you'll see how amazing they are. It's against Beetle's life's philosophy to hate things without giving them a chance, but I don't think you're like that. Ah, Link, has that empty frame caught your eye? The Stable Association has decided stable owners should display pictures on our walls for the enjoyment of our guests. They've advised us to start by hanging up frames. Yep, you'll find frames like this one here on stable walls all across the land. So I did some thinking about what kind of picture I'd like to hang up. There's this big lake right to the south of here called Octorok Lake. It looks like any other lake at first glance, but when the water level rises, it takes the shape of a monster called an Octorok. That's how it got its name, I suppose. Anyway, I'd like to paint a picture of Octorok Lake when it looks like an Octorok and hang it on the wall. And who knows, with all the monsters showing up lately, maybe it'll help them keep them away. The thing is, I can't exactly leave the stable unattended just to go paint a picture. But if I had a picture of Octorok Lake and its Octorok shape right in front of me, well, I'm sure I could paint it. Okay. Where was that rock that I rode into the sky? There's gotta be one around here, right? You need to reach your friend. Where's your friend? Oh, my friend and I got separated. My friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired though, I can't move. That's actually not that hard to get to. I'm pretty sure I don't even need wheels for it. But I don't even need to make wheels. I can just do this. Where did the Korok get off to? I'm guessing he's still at the top of the hill. So annoying. No throwing that at me. Ooh, that was close. Goodbye. Yeah, the Korok's back up at the top of the hill. That's annoying. Oh, I see. So when it rains, then that's going to... It's raining right now. Thanks for coming in such bad weather. Welcome to the stable. Do you want to lodge with us? Regular bit. Oh, put up a picture. What? Did you bring me a picture of an Octorok lake in the shape of an Octorok? Can I see it? Aha! This is exactly the picture I asked for. This would really liven up the look around here. Is it okay if I paint a copy? Sure. Thank you. I have to say, the lake really does look like a big monster. Best way to fight monsters with your own, is with your own monsters, right? Yeah, I just know this painting is going to protect us. Now, just give me a moment to whip up a reproduction. Haha, don't worry. I'm quite good at this, I promise. Huh. Nice. Knew it! It's perfect for this stable, and it's all thanks to you, Link. Aha! This is just right. Now we'll have a monster of our own to protect us. I tell you, I could paint pictures of an Octorok lake looking like a monster all day. So if you have an image of the lake that you like better, bring it by and I'll use it as inspiration for a new painting. To show my appreciation, I'm giving you 1 pony point. Oh yes, and please take this too. This dish is a stable specialty. Ah, hold on. It doesn't seem like you have room in your pouch. I was thinking I'd give you a special dish from our stable, but I hate not being able to thank you properly after you've done so much for us. I'll give you your gift once you've made room to carry it. Just come see me when you're ready. Okay. Let's see. What do I not care to have with me? Swim speed up is a good idea to get rid of, I think. Maybe. Sure, let's go with that. Because I have all 3 swim speed up items. I want a thank you gift. Ah, Link, are you here to pick up your reward for helping put pictures in the stable frames? Yes, then here it is, a token to show our thanks. Mean Rice Bowl! This dish of rice and lightly seared meat is a mainstay all throughout Hyrule. I'm happy to swap the painting in the frame for a different one. If you have an image you like, please just let me know. Thank you for a truly splendid picture. Please, feel free to use the stable whenever you want. Receive reward. Ah, yes, I'll be right with you. You'd like to get your pony points reward, right? For 13 points, you get a Traveler's Saddle. A standard saddle designed for comfort during long journeys. Its durable material holds strong in all sorts of weather, which has made it a favorite among travelers. Comes with a Traveler's Bridle, so here's that too. Traveler's Bridle, a standard bridle. The design doesn't really stand out, which is why it's well suited to any type of horse. A favorite among peddlers and travelers alike. If you save up just 3 more points, why, you'll be able to use our special main restyling service. We appreciate your patronage. Oh, hello there. Are you out on an adventure too? I'm not just on a journey across the land, but a journey through time. I'm trying to get my eyes on all the old stuff I can. I wanted to see if they had anything like that at the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. But it seems like some weirdos took the place over, so I'm pretty much at a standstill here. So, do you like ancient things? Ancient things? You know, ancient things. Things that are ancient. Oh, just one look at them, and it's like I've been transported through time. I mean, like the stuff on my back, right? That's the thrill I'm looking for. But what should I go see next? Oh, I've got it. Did you hear that they found fossils of giant leviathans that once lived in this land? It's true. How many, you ask? Not 1, not 2, but 3 giant fossils just waiting for me to say hello. But which to meet first? Maybe I'll go introduce myself to the itty-bitty leviathan in Eldon to start. It's at the north end of the area if they haven't moved it. Here, let me see your map for a second. Yep, they didn't move it. You should be right around here. Oh, I can only imagine what he looks like. How beautiful he must be. Why don't you pay him a visit as well? I'm sure it will set your heart all aflutter. I'm too keyed up to stand right here. Time to go make my dreams a reality. Eldon's Colossal Fossil. Yeah, it looks like the Yiga have set up shop. Stay back. Laboratory trespassers will be punished. Oh, come on! Courage to pluck. Oh, I'm playing Jenga. Nice. Not allowed to stand there, got it. But, how do I get the treasure then? Zonite bow. I've used my Zonite bow a lot, so I want to try standing there again, just to see what if it really does just drop out under me. Yep. That's okay, though. Maybe I can actually grab that treasure chest now. Large Zonite! Woo! I am so glad I did that. And that should definitely be enough here. Oh, that's how I'm supposed to... Oh, no, that's how I'm supposed to get the ball. Come back here. Yeah, that's not touching the ground. There we go. That should do it. Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help earlier. Putting President Hudson here, too. I will give him my full support as always. No wind or rain will get in my way. I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Try letting go. Let's see if this is good. It is. How's the president standing? What rewards do I get this time? Red rupee. Red rupee. And Muddle Bud. Now I can go to other places to put up more signs. And with that, I'm off. Final warning! Yiga Clan only beyond this point. All others will be harshly dealt with. What is it? Wait, you! It's Link! Get ready for battle! And I died. Link, thought you could sneak past us, did you? Come out front, let's settle this. Oh, come on! Seriously, just one more hit and he would have died. At least that only clipped me for a little bit of damage. Goodbye to you. I don't need an 8-fold blade, but an 8-fold long blade sounds like a good idea. Especially compared to that. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'll make your little uniforms without any more complaints, I swear! Hold up. Hey, superstar. You're not with the Yiga clan, are you? Please tell me you're here to rescue me. That's fantastic! I've been cooped up here forever. The name's Kanba. I've got a knack for style and the nimble digits I need to spin my ideas into reality. Alas, that pure talent is why the Yiga clan kidnapped me and forced me to make their outfits for them. If I ever sew one of those tacky rags again, it'll be too soon. In fact, you should just take the Yiga armor I just finished. Burn it, toss it, do what you want. Just get it away from me. Yiga armor! Stealth up! Armor supplied to the members of the Yiga clan. Defensive parts are minimized for silence, so it's lacking in protection. The look may lack, but my tailoring is sublime. If you wear the whole set, you'd fit right in with the Yiga clan. On that note, I gotta hurry out of here before they get back. Don't worry, I'm more athletic than I look. They only caught me last time because I messed up. It won't happen again. See you around, and thanks for the save. I wonder where I get the other parts. Anyway. Yiga Clan Journal! We've now taken over the Sheikah lab and filled out the map with the locations of our hideout and branches. The lab is located near a local stable. It's also not far from Terrytown, which was impacted by falling Zonai ruins and parts. Suffice it to say, I think both of these locations will be suitable for procuring supplies and intel. Though we haven't yet received any word of Zelda, there have been many reported sightings of her swordsman, Link. His days are numbered, though, as the Surface Division is setting up a network of their terrifying banana traps. I'm embarrassed to say I've fallen for one myself. Tempting though it may be, try not to pick any bananas up off the road. Noted. Travel Medallion Prototype. Robbie reverse engineered a travel medallion to make this prototypical version, but it's unusable in its current state because it's missing some important data. Research log day 1. It took us 2 days to reach this isolated island. Though the ruins stood before us, we were too exhausted to explore. Though weary, Taro was able to decipher the Zonai writing on the stone slab. The dragon ring slumbers in the labyrinth's depths. Wake it, and ye shall receive due compensation. While his translation provided me with renewed vigor, Taro shortly thereafter fell ill with fatigue. After seeing him off on his way home, I swore to tackle the ruins myself. The acorns and nuts I have prepared to mark my path should see to it that I do not get lost inside. Though I am alone, I need to work hard enough for both Taro and myself. Okay, so I'm supposed to follow the acorns and nuts. Okay. Oh, it's not exact on where it puts my points down for where I've been. That's fair. Now on the table, research log day 2. I walk carefully, avoiding the stirring gloom. Just one touch and it will invade the body in the blink of an eye. It was a wise decision to send Taro home. Allowing him to continue our trek in his condition may have proved fatal. But what exactly is this strange gloom? More importantly, have they found the princess and her swordsman who delved beneath Hyrule Castle to investigate it? I can only pray for their safety. Research log day 3. My searching has finally led me to a Zonai relic. I must hurry back and tell Taro all about it. I must admit, my curiosity remains piqued. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to leave these ruins. For instance, I can see a lower level from this room. Just how is one supposed to reach it? And that's a pit. Oh, and a shrine. For you who conquered this labyrinth of the land, I, the ruler of dragons, have unlocked a door. Find it on the south side of the labyrinth of the sky. The Lomei Labyrinth Island Prophecy. And we got a Raru's Blessing here. What do you give me? Large Zonai Charge! Someone, give it to me. Even one will do. Someone, please, feed me an Endura Carrot. Here's an Endura Carrot. Oh. Whew! That is way cheaper! Way cheaper than what you did last time. Okay, last time Melania asked me for, what was it, 2,000 rupees or something? Ah, what a kind soul. Delicious! Oh, it was you, wasn't it? You're the one who gave me that Endura Carrot. This is Epona's song from Ocarina of Time. For so long, my stomach has been torturously empty. Thanks to you, I at last had the energy to emerge from my bud. You have my thanks. My name is Melania. I am the god who watches over the horses of this world. Grateful as I am that you fed me my first meal in so long, my appetite still is not satisfied. What shall I do? Shall I eat you? Haha, I jest. You do not look appetizing. Another Endura Carrot ought to do. In exchange, I can grant your wishes. Those related to horses, at least. You grant wishes. Yes, I can revive loyal steeds that have died or enhance horses' abilities. But if you want me to use my powers, bring adequate compensation. Bring food. I don't want just any food, either. Yes, that Endura Carrot you gave me was tasty enough. But you don't only eat carrots. Nay, your food is better, isn't it? I want some of those. What did they call again? Meals! Bring me some of those and I'll grant your wishes. Understood. The god of horses cannot revive on an empty stomach. Generation after generation has repeated that saying. Oh. You know, that's way cheaper than what you used to do. Yeah, it was 2,000 rupees to open his bud. The first, horse revival was free, and after that it was 1,000 rupees each. This is way cheaper. It means that if you want me to enhance or revive a virtuous steed, you must give me food. Now then, what brings you here? What do you need? Enhance a horse. Choose a loyal steed to receive my blessings. We've got Epona 2, but I'd rather get Epona, even though the pull is listed as nothing. Convenience is actually really good for a horse, I think. It does not want to have its abilities enhanced. I see that horse has the noble air about it. As its companion, it is your duty to always respect its feelings. Okay. How about Opponent 2? Fried wild greens. Speed would take vegetable omelet, veggie cream soup, and apple pie. Stamina takes honeyed apple and veggie porridge. And pull is hot buttered apple, carrot stew, and veggie cream soup. But you can actually get them all up to max. Ooh, that's nice. Strength. Yes, please. How delicious it looks. For that, I will be happy to enhance your horse's strength. Ready, set. I enhance its strength. Your horse's constitution will now be more robust, its body more resilient. It seems pleased with its new abilities. Copious fried wild greens. Okay. Do you have any other business? Goodbye. Well, goodbye then. That is way cheaper than you used to be. Alright. Now there's a treasure chest back here. Oh, that's how. Oh, hello. What direction do you need to go? Flotational Brilliance. Oh, I get it. This thing floats very well. I see. Given how well this thing floats, I think I need to just attach it like this. And so I can stand on it just under the water. Magic Scepter! I could swap it for the Topaz Broadsword. Yeah. Let's get that Topaz Broadsword out from under my feet. Ah, whatever. That's much better. Okay. Okay, fine, whatever. At any rate, we've got the Ruby Rod, Opal Rod, Sapphire Scepter, and Topaz Scepter. Excellent. Discovery! North Akkala Beach Cave. Goodbye. I love that. No need to worry about letting them get close or anything. Goodbye. About you. Trouble. Now this way. Ow! I know this. Oh, long stick. A long stick may bump you when its streaks are cut off. It has iron attack rather than a normal stick. Albert! I don't really want weapons right now. Okay, pal, I like stone. My shield. I don't need it. I'm under the water right now, significantly. Make sure we're lucky not yet. Nope. Making this awfully hard. Oh my goodness! I couldn't back up enough! There we go. Swap over to anything else, really. Sure, Flux Core 2-pounder. Roasted bird thigh. Prime meat that's been flame-seared to perfection. The outside is crispy, but the inside is juicy. Eat it to recover hearts. Oh, hey, look. Sunflower. Up above. Then below the labyrinth now. Oh, hi, buddy. Just do that. I needed to get him off of there. Hello, Kahuna dude. Yes, you are the first to stop by today. This was filled with guardians last I was here. And now it has something else malicious. We got a big battery, and I'm about to throw a whole bunch of bombs. This is what I've learned works best. Phantom Ganon. Uh-oh. He does normal damage, thankfully. But, this is fun. I'll just go with this. Swap over to something a little, you know what, it doesn't really matter. We'll swap to... Stone, no, that's for taking on stone taluses. We'll swap to... Black Moblin Sledge. Nah, Soldier 3 Spear. And he's down. Gloom Club! A metal stick filled with madness and symbolic of doom. Its forceful strike can smash an object to pieces. Its gloom will gradually wear down the body of its wielder. Demon King's Bow. Magical bow prized by the Demon King. Its performance reflects the power of its wielder. The higher your maximum number of hearts, the more its attack power increases. Ooh. Let's not die. Armored Porgy! This Porgy's body is covered in armor-hard scales. The compounds in its scales, when cooked into a dish, fortify your bones and temporarily boost your defense. Mighty Porgy! This ocean-dwelling fish comes with one rude attitude. The compounds in its flesh elevate your competitive spirit when it's cooked into a dish, thus increasing your attack power. Let's not get caught up in that. Yeah, that's what I'm staying away from. Thankfully, they're not very accurate with their rock throwing, since that was a silver bokoblin horn, a large blade-like horn with a unique flourish on the tip. It's sharper than it looks. Attach it to a weapon to vastly increase its attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Oh, I'm not standing next to that. Thankfully, he's too stupid to stay away. I have one fairy left. Let's see. We'll go with this. Oh, there's another one, is there? Not for long. Oh my goodness. There's another silver. Ow! Oh, you're up there. Okay. Goodbye to you. Ah, did not see that one coming. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Bye to you. Oh, you're not dead yet. Now you are. Because you fell off the side. Okay. Proceed, highly insurance. Highly insurance is perfection. The station fragrance amplified, restoring more health to the consumer. I do want the air to the aisle. Those are great. Can't get up here. Fine. Occupiers would be policy. Or policy. That's how it stands. Ooh, now this is like fun. Sapphire? Durability up. Okay, I can probably get to it from way up there. Of course I can't. That's okay. Ah! I did not see that coming. Well, there goes my weapon that I was going to fire at them. Fine then. I'll do it the hard way. Haha, goodbye. Oh, he's not done yet. Now he's done. I think the only one left would be a silver. Yep, silver. But I need to get up there first. Goodbye! Gathering pirates. Done. I just have to turn it in. We wouldn't stand a chance against those monsters if they decided to attack the stable. Yeah, you're right. That was tough. Maybe I should look for a job somewhere else. South Akkala stable might have some openings. What? You defeated every last one of them? Hold on a second. It's not that I don't believe you, but I need to check for myself. It's the only way I'll sleep at night. You weren't kidding! I can't believe it! There were so many monsters before, but now they're gone! Well, you're just amazing! I'm sorry, I'm just so surprised. I mean, you don't look all that strong. But you've been such a huge help. I can already feel the stress those monsters caused leaving my body. Thank you! Hey, that reminds me. Do you have a Pony Points card? Let me just add 2 points to, for you to show my thanks. And I'd like to give you this too. Endure, Carrot! They're supposedly a favorite of the horse god, Melania. He lives a short distance away from this stable, in fact. I'd planned to ask him to help with the monsters, and was going to give it to him as a gift. Now that the monsters have been handled, I'll give it to you instead. It's really valuable carrot, and it doesn't grow around here. Be careful not to accidentally eat it. Anyway, I should get back to work. Thanks for all your help. Yep, here's a Lionel. Just a normal Lionel, so that shouldn't be terrible. Yeah, I'm much better prepared than last time I tried this. He's down. I have some more pictures to take. Got a Lionel bow. Oh, you just had a normal swordsman's claymore? Why have I not taken a picture of an arrow yet? You have to be armed with knowledge, too. That's why I've tried to learn all I can about Lionels. What they look like, where to find them, how to fight them. What's your hint? Very, very carefully. Lionels have 4 agile legs, but they've also got 2 big muscular arms to pummel you with. As if that wasn't enough, they can also fling fireballs from a distance. Fighting them head-on is a recipe for a very, very bad time, unless you can flurry rush. If you run on his back, though, that might be a different story. The trick would be hitting a Lionel's weak spot so that it gets low enough for you to climb on top. I tried doing that, it didn't work. Whatever. You want to go in prepared rather than relying on strength alone. That's the mark of a true swordsman. No thanks. Weapon made with a Lionel horn. How about we stick it on the gnarled thick stick? Hey, that weapon you're holding. Let me see it. Sure thing. That's no doubt about it. That's a weapon made with a Lionel horn. Nice and hard, too. You could shatter anything with this baby. That settles it. This is the strongest weapon in the world. No, it isn't. I'm honored that I got to see such a stunning weapon up close. Here, it's the least I owe you. Purple Rupee! Then again, the world's a big place. Who knows, maybe a stronger weapon is out there somewhere. Someday I'll return the favor and show you a weapon of my own making. Yeah, see, this is 37. This is 50, and it has nothing attached to it. And this is 86. Of course, I'm wet, so it's tripling the attack power. But still. Oh, right. Before I go any further... Hey you! We have more work to do. Your PurePad is nowhere near its full capability yet. So which feature do you want to add? Travel Medallion? Of course you want the Travel Medallion feature. Who wouldn't want to travel instantly to wherever you want? I will need my Travel Medallion prototype, which is at the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. Sorry, but... Huh? Wait, do I detect the unmistakable odor of my old home on you? What? Then you already have it! Good job! That will do the trick. Come on, hurry up. Let me see your PurePad. Now, give me just a moment. Travel Medallion. This mysterious tool was built by Robbie. Place it by opening your inventory and registering your current location as a travel gate. Da-da-da-da-da! I added that to your key items so you'll never lose the ability to use it. If you want to be able to travel instantly to your favorite spot, just stand there and set up a travel gate by using that. Then at any time you can just zip right there by selecting that very spot on your map. Easy, right? Wonder what I could do if I had even more data, however. I suspect I could add two more gates. Yes, then it'd hit maximum capacity. So I can create a link between the pad and a second location, but for that I need about 10 map data locations. Which should be a walk in the park for someone like you. Oh yes, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature too. Hang on a minute. Okay, the details look correct, and I'll post it right here. Yes, very good. Here you go, the operation instructions for the Travel Medallion feature. Now you can review the Travel Medallion feature anytime you want. Just read that poster there. Once 10 regions have been mapped. Okay, I definitely don't have 10 regions yet. I think I have, let's see, 1, 2, I can just count the towers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Okay, so first up, there's a shrine over here that I've been going past multiple times. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I'll just jump over this tower. And then, I really need to do, the top of the Labyrinth. Combat training, sneak strike. This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Approach the enemy's back without being noticed and deal a surprise attack. Your other attacks are ineffective here. Ready yourself. I know it says to crouch, but I really don't need to. With the, triple stealth up, I can basically just do anything but run, and he can't tell that I'm here. Well done! Approach the patrolling enemies back unnoticed and deal a surprise attack. You have proven your mastery. Now proceed to the innermost chamber. I'm good on bows. I'll pull out this, because I'm not too fond of two-handed weapons. What kind of weapon is this? Rusty broadsword? I see, because you didn't need anything better. Fair enough. What do you have for me? Sneaky elixir! Fair enough. What do I want to drop? It goes basically straight down. Okay. So here's the fun thing. Since it goes basically straight down... I just do this. Looks like the answer is yes. Ah, right over there. Okay. Oh, this is what I had to do. Now they activate. Well, from the other side. That should help. Sky Mine. Huh. Akkala Sea Sky. Stones, time bombs, and homing carts. Oh, that falling brick is from the one that I loaded up earlier. That's funny. That's funny. Alright. What's the blessing? Ruby! That's awesome. I definitely don't weigh enough for this. I can probably make something that does. Oh wait, no, I know what I'm supposed to do. We're supposed to get an exact on to launch a stone block over here. I got it! Where'd the stone block go? Oh, it's against the far wall. go. Zonite Shin Guards! Shin Guards forged of Zonite. Wearing them awakens the magic of their creators, improving efficiency for Zonite devices. Awesome! That's 2 of them. Oh, low grav shrine. Courage to jump. I see. I definitely had enough courage, not enough skill. Well, foresight, really. I didn't realize it was gonna get out of the way like that. There we go. Mighty Zonite Shield. Soldier Construct 1! And I'm not bothering with you. Whee! Goodbye to you. Now it's not about courage, it's about, going fast enough. Let's go. Whee! That was fun. Alright. We got our low gravity sky labyrinth. We're going to deal with this later. Next time. At any rate. That's going to be all for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.